Alright. And then here we go. So I do have some hops, especially for Ashley. Is it going? Hops. Okay, go ahead.
Is this going to be in the way of yours?
Yeah, put it down. Yeah. All right. Hello. It's okay. Take your time. Go to the bathroom. Hi, guys. Okay. Hello, friends. There we go.
Okay, I'm starting mine, but I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay. Alright, let's stop the music. Alright. Anybody in a rush to get out of here? We can run in late. Essential oils. Oh, I can see myself. That's kind of funny because I can never do that because I see like my phones are turned this way, so I never know.
Yeah.
But hers is, which makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I don't know if the front-facing camera is like.
It's not. Which is one of the reasons why I do it this way.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's good enough. All right, my friends, it is Saturday,
Yes.
number 9. Saturday, number 9.
Wow.
So I have some special guests. Marley, oh my God! I don't know what to do with myself. So
Let me
Marley,
be your student. Teach me.
Marley has been my teacher. Well, she started as my teacher and then she became my friend over the years. But for my whole yoga career, basically. So what you get from me is definitely some way, shape or form trickle down. I go, oh my God. We have Ashley.
Hi guys.
And then my trusted sidekick, as always. Batman and Robin over here. It is, Saturday number 9. So the studios are opening. Oh, look at those clouds, you guys. It's so good. The studios are opening, and I am so excited. I'm so excited. So Ashley obviously teaches a camp. Well, for those of you who don't know, Marley has been teaching a camp too for like the last year or so. And I am super excited to be joining the camp crew. And starting with my first class probably next Saturday. So we'll see what happens with this. I mean, I would like to keep it going in some way, shape, or form. I don't know exactly what that's going to look like, but I guess we'll figure it out. But yes, I am excited. I am excited to be under the same roof with Molly. Because we have never really managed to be under the same roof throughout our journey. Throughout my journey as a teacher, she would always kind of was one step ahead of me, going someplace else.
I'm not going anywhere.
So now we're both at camp, so that's super exciting, and I'm just in generally excited. It's been, and that's kind of where the theme of this class is going to go a little bit. It is interesting how on your teaching journey you're still a student, and you have to maintain the ability to remain a student, to be teachable, because if you're not teachable, you stagnate, you stop, the process, the progress stops, and if anything you may go backwards. But I'm excited and a little scared to be so close to Marley because the whip is gonna come back, which is great. I mean, I'm obviously more excited, but a little scared. But I think the time is of the essence for me to, grow in a new ways, to be a student as a teacher and as a student as well. and then, perhaps become teacher for some new people that don't really know much about me. So let's begin. In honor of camp, just in general, my playlist is full camp. So, which is kind of funny because one of my favorite bands is Camp. It's just happened to be spelled with 2 A's, but it's Camp nonetheless. So I have decided that it was only appropriate to make a full-on camp playlist. I didn't call it Camp because I didn't want to give it away. But I will rename it. It will be called Camp at some point. Right now it's called Great Heights. So if you'd like to get that lined up, we're not going to start it just yet. We need a minute to settle in. So however you guys would like to start, seated or take my camp t-shirt off just for a moment.
I might need it as a sweat rag.
No, you're not getting my t-shirt, my brand new camp t-shirt as a sweat rag. I can bring you a towel. We have some cloud coverage, so it should be actually really nice. So we'll see. So if you would just have the music handy for a moment, we'll start it momentarily because it is also interesting. It's a lot more playful. The last 2-3 playlists were a little intense. This one is very playful and very kind of like dancey. So if you feel like, little hip action at any point, please jump right into that. I am also wondering if we should do, I was considering doing like 9 sound salutations A just because it's the week number 9 and just because we're kind of ending, and then it's 9, which is 3 times 3, so it seems to make sense as a warm up. So maybe I think that will happen, especially with the agreeable students over here. All right, you guys. I would also, so just settle in whether you're seated or whether you're in child's pose or whether you're even on your back. You could start in there too. And I would just like for you to take a moment and notice how you feel about going back to the studios this week. Or if you're potentially feeling like you're not ready, if it's a little scary. What is that going to look like? How is it going to feel? Just allow all those feelings to just be there in the space. I've been thinking about that, and while I am super excited to go back into a public setting, I do feel a little bit, I don't even know what the right word is, maybe weary or just a little cautious, maybe the right word. So allow that to just be there with you. And ultimately, maybe honoring whatever that experience is for you on any given day. Maybe some days you will feel like you need to stay home, and then you do that. And some days you're like, I'm good today. So you honor anything that shows up. And as I was mentioning, the theme of being teachable, which we're moving into Gemini season here in a few days, so last few days of simplicity and earthiness of Taurus. Gemini, however, is a lot about being teachable. So it's interesting that the theme is kind of, it's presenting itself throughout, for me anyway, throughout a variety of outlets and inputs. So as you practice today, two things. I would love for you to just allow whatever feelings to be there, regardless of their discomfort. And then also working with the, almost a mantra, if you will, I am teachable, or I want to stay teachable, teachability in general, especially if you are in position that you happen to teach other people, whatever you may be teaching, even if it's just homeschooling your kids, you have instantly became a teacher. So allowing the feedback wherever they are, in whatever capacity that they show up in your life, to teach you. Right? And that can be very difficult because as teachers, we are in a place of authority for certain moments. And then sometimes it's hard to step away from that place of authority and power and maybe a little bit of a control as well, to allow additional learning to occur. So as you practice again today, hopefully not for the last time from the porch, definitely not. Having an open heart and open mind, remaining teachable, being open to new learning, to additional ways of growth. Big breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top, sip in a little more. Out of your mouth, let it go. Oh my God. Big breath in through your nose. One more, just like that. Hold it at the top. Sip in a little more. Out of your mouth, release. Seal your lips, find your Ujjayi, or start connecting with the quality of the Ujjayi breath. If you have the music ready, playlist starts. 3, 2, 1. Now, great heights. Finding your breath, maybe the eyes are still closed, soft gaze. And gently start bringing movement into the body. Roll the shoulders up and back, maintaining your breath, engagement with your breath. Drop the head side to side. Arms reach up over the head. Inhale, interlace the hands, palms up towards the ceiling or sky. Lift the shoulders up towards the ears. Off to your right first. Exhale. Lift through your left side of your rib cage back into the center. Inhale. Off to your left. Exhale. Back into the center. Release the hands. Left arm finds the outside of your right thigh. Right hand goes behind you. Gently pull into a twist. Just feeling around the body. Switch. Come through the center to the other side. Right hand, outer edge of your left thigh. Gentle pull. Broad through the collarbones. Chin tucked in slightly. Any movement with the head works here. Back to the center. And just roll onto your hands and knees. Let's say 2 sets of cat-cows. Drop the belly down. And again, if the music kind of makes you want to sway your hips side to side, go right ahead. And one more, drop the belly down. Exhale, round chin into the chest. Pay attention to the spine, finding a neutral. Tuck the toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Same here, any movement that shows up, honor that. If stillness is more in line with where you are, go with that. Either way, you're breathing. Even inhale, even exhale. Quality of your breath, always driving your practice. Inhale, high on the tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees, push back long through the arms. And then straighten your legs, start walking your feet all the way to the front of your space. Oh, standing forward fold, feet keep apart. Maybe grab opposite elbows. Soften through the knees as heavily as you like. It's still yoga, even if your knees are bent, I promise. Right, Marley? Yes. Still yoga. A little shift of the weight, totally fine, but eventually you'd like to stay a little further towards the toes. Notice how the head and neck feels. Notice the body you're bringing in today.
release the hands if you have them connected. Inhale, halfway up, crawl the chest forward. Exhale, fold. Oh, perfect timing. 2 more, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees as you release your head. 1 more, halfway up. Exhale, release. Keep your knees gently bent, round all the way up. Arms reach up over the head. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale here. Out of your mouth, let it go. Again, breath in. Out of your mouth, let it go. And we flow. Inhale, arms rise over your head. Exhale, forward fold, empty your breath. Halfway lift, flat back. Plant your hands, step back to plank, fire up your legs. Inhale here. Knees are not, exhale, halfway down. Inhale through your up dog, cobra-ish. Roll over your feet, downward facing dog. We'll just keep moving. High on the tippy toes. Knees bend, look where you're going. Use your right leg to step forward. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. All the way up, arms reach. Hands too hard, bring it in, seal it in. Inhale, rise. Lengthen, exhale, fold, empty your breath. Halfway up, notice where you can learn, what you can learn. Plant your hands, plank is next. Inhale here. Forward, elbows in, halfway down, knees are not. Honor your body. Inhale, up dog. Roll over your feet, downward facing. Fill your legs with the breath. Tippy toes, inhale. Bend your knees, look where you're going. Left leg steps first, standing forward fold. Halfway up, right away. Crown of the head reaches, exhale, fold. All the way up, arms reach. Hands too hard, bring it in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Plant your hands, step back to plank, fire up your legs. Inhale here. Knees are not, exhale, halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Roll over your feet, downward facing. Tippy toes, knees bent. Tippy toes, knees bent now. Step or float, front of your space. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. All the way up, arms reach. Hands too hard, bring it in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Plant your hands, step or float, chaturanga, make plank. Inhale, up dog. Roll over your feet, downward facing. Tippy toes, inhale, knees bend. Bottom of your exhale, step or float. Halfway lift, inhale right there. Exhale, fold. All the way up, arms reach. Hands too hard, keep the rhythm, keep the breath. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway up, where is the space showing up? Plant your hands, step or float, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Roll over your feet, downward facing. Tippy toes. Knees bend, step or float. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. All the way up, arms reach. Hands too hard, bring it in. Again, inhale, rise. Keep going, exhale, fold. Honoring all the time we've been at home, halfway up. Plant your hands, step or float. Inhale, up dog. Roll over your feet, downward facing. Tippy toes, knees bent. Step or float. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up, arms reach, lengthen. Hands too hard, seal them in. Again, inhale up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Plant your hands, step or float. Inhale, up dog. Roll over your feet, downward facing. Tippy toes, inhale. Bend your knees, exhale, step or float. Halfway lift, lengthen through the crown of the head, exhale, fold. All the way up, arms reach. Hands to heart. 2 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step or float. Inhale, up dog. Roll over your feet, downward facing. Tippy toes. Knees bent, front of your space. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. All the way up, arms reach, lift, hands to heart, seal it in. Last one, inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, crown of the head. Plant your hands, step or float. Inhale through the up dog. Roll over your feet, downward facing. Sweet. I hope that was fine.
Good.
It is kind of funny, you start counting and then you're like, how many was that? So just notice what that did or didn't do for you. I actually love doing sun salutation A's. It has so many things in it that are pretty complete package. All right, tippy toes, inhale.
Oh my god.
I know. Bend your knees. Look where you're going. Step or float. It's like a perfect. Like look. She even like straightened her leg. Oh my god.
Couldn't be more relaxed.
Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. All the way up. Arms reach. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale here. Open mouth. Exhale. Let it go. One more, just like that. Inhale here. Out of your mouth, let it go. Seal your lips. Inhale, left knee comes up into the chest. Fire up your left heel. Breath in. Exhale, warrior 3. Reach back through your left heel. Hands can stay in heart center or whatever you want to do with them. A little bit of a lift through the chest, crown of the head, reaching forward, checking with your left hip. Inhale here. Gentle bend in the right knee. The left leg steps all the way back. Left knee finds the mat. Inhale, arms rise over the head. Exhale, arms go down, frame the foot. Starts kind of innocent. Halfway splits, bring it back. Back to front again. Bring your left heel up and close to your seat. Just notice. And maybe, just maybe, you reach back with your right arm and grab the ankle or the foot and then pull it in a little bit. Notice what's happening through the left quad there. Beautiful. Release the foot. Right arm comes back outside of your foot. Hips go back again, half splits. Bring it back to front. Tuck the back toe. Lift your back knee. Warrior 3. Come straight up, pushing off of your standing foot. Inhale here. Right knee bends, control, step back again, arms rise, high crescent. Left knee comes down to a squat, to a hover. Maybe you bend your elbows and fist, make a fist with your hands. That's Marley move totally. Inhale, arms rise over the head. Arms go down, frame the foot, low lunge. The left knee stays high off the mat. Straighten your right leg, dig your right heel into the mat, lengthen through the chest. Back into the front lung bend. One more time, hips go back, both legs are straight, you can be high on the back heel. Back to front lunge, right knee bends. Shift forward, crawl your hands forward, left leg lift, standing splits. Now this move is especially for Ashley. You plant your hands, straighten your arms, and scissor switch your legs. So you're gonna kick up, your left leg's gonna land first, your right leg is gonna stay up. If you're just switching your legs, you can do it without a hop. Now left leg is standing, right leg's up in the air. Left knee bends a little, warrior 1 legs is your exit. Step your right foot back, left heel down, right heel down, warrior 1. Interlace your hands at the low back. Lift up through the chest, fluffy through the heart. Exhale to humble warrior. Pressure outer edge of your right foot. Release the head and neck as you get here. Inhale, back up, arms rise, warrior 1. Skandasana to the back of your mat, right knee bends. Pause here for a moment. Straighten your left leg, maybe lift the left toes off the mat. Again, pause for a moment, back to front. Arms go down, frame the foot. Plant your hands, left leg extends back to three-legged plank. Push back through the heel. Hold right here. Fire up your belly. Quads are strong, strong through the heel. The left foot is not lifted very high. Left knee, left tricep, tap. Extend it back, you're still in plank. 2 more, left knee, left tricep, tap. Extend it back, active through the heel. 1 more, left knee, left tricep, tap. Side plank to your left. However you want to go about it, maybe the feet are in front of each other or apart or kickstand, whatever works. Left arm finds the mat, you're back in three-legged plank. The left leg is still hovering. Fire up your belly, support your low back. Step your left foot all the way in between your hands. Right leg lift, standing splits, inhale. Plant your hands, take a hop, scissor switch your legs again. Inhale here. Right knee bends, control, step back, warrior 2 legs. Inhale to warrior 2. Up and over, reverse lift. Into a little Superman posture. So lift your back heel, close your left hip, arms reach over your head. Pull your ribs in, stay right here. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen some more. Exhale, prayer twist off to your right. Just check in with your belly. Notice where you find yourself. Start shifting forward into your right leg. Your heel becomes off the mat and hovers. And maybe you even open your arms into revolve half moon. Keeping your arms as they are, right knee bends gently, control, step back. Standing twist. I mean that, whatever it's called, crescent. Open up again, warrior 2. Up and over, reverse. Extended side angle is your exhale, lengthen through your left side. Back to reverse, straighten your right leg this time, reverse triangle, thighs scissoring towards each other. Arms go to a T, perhaps adjust your stance a little, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, Trikonasana. Stack your hips, stack your shoulders, hug your right hip under. Thighs scissoring towards each other, breath. Keeping your legs straight, fire up your belly, come all the way up, 5-pointed star. Hopefully we have enough space for wide-legged forward fold. Now whatever you want to do here, you can take it upside down or maybe just extending your arms super long. Notice what's happening with your ankles, whether you're collapsing in or out through your feet. Imagine there's a wall behind you and the full back of your legs, including your seat, are touching the wall, so the weight is slightly forward. Right? Release your hands, or if you're upside down, come back to earth. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, walk your hands back to the front of your space. Right leg extends back, three-legged plank again. Plank, plank, plank. Right knee, right tricep, tap. Extend your right leg back again, three-legged plank. Bend your knee, flex your foot, create a little kickstand. Supported side plank or more of a flip dog here. Opening through the chest, lift the hips if that's where you're going. Right arm finds the mat, right knee, right tricep, tap again. Three-legged plank again, keeping the hips nice and low. Cross it under, right to left, stay there. Extending your right leg out, your left arm comes up for fallen triangle. Exhale your left arm down, knee to nose, hug it in nice and tight, lift the hips tall. Step your right foot in again between your hands, left leg lift, standing splits. Exhale, stay here. One more inhale. Plant your hands, walk, step, float through your vinyasa. Finding your way to downward dog, assess, notice what that did for you on one side. Inhale high on the tippy toes, exhale, bend your knees, take a hop in front of your space. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. All the way up, arms reach. And
it's too hard, bring it in. Inhale here. Out of your mouth, let it go. Stay teachable. Again, inhale here. Out of your mouth, let it go. Right knee comes up and into your chest. Fire up your right heel. Extend your right heel back. Warrior 3. Stay for a breath cycle. Stay for an exhale. Little lift through the chest. Maybe the standing leg is a little bend. Another inhale here. Left knee bends. Control. Step back. The right knee finds the mat. Inhale. Arms rise. Notice how much control you have of that descent. Arms go down. Frame the foot. Hips go back. Half splits. Bring it back. Chest remains lifted towards the toe. Back to front. The right foot lifts in the back. The right heel actively pushes towards your seat. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you reach out your left arm back. Grab the foot. Bring it in a little bit more. Release the foot. Left arm finds the mat again. One more time. Back to half splits. Flex the front foot. Coming back to front. Tuck the back toe. Lift your back knee. Standing splits, I think. Left knee bends, step it back, arms rise, high crescent. Right knee comes down to hover, bend your elbows, pull the fists in. Inhale back up, high crescent. Arms go down, frame the foot, keeping the back knee up. Straighten your left leg, dig the heel into the mat. Both heels can be up, back to front again. One more time, straighten, dig the left heel into the mat. Back into the low lunge, prepare, fire up your right glute, your right leg lift, standing splits. Plant your hands. You can scissor switch your legs or just step your right foot back and lift your left leg up in the air. Your right knee bends, control, step back, lift your left foot, dial your left heel down, warrior 1, rise. Interlace your hands at the low back. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Pressure outer edge of your left foot. Exhale, coming down. Humble warrior. Stay for breath in. Stay for exhale. Inhale brings you back up. Active through the fingers. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Take a deep dive. Stay here for a moment. Notice. Another inhale. Exhale brings you back to front. Arms go down. Frame the foot. Your right leg extends back to three-legged plank. Fire up your belly, fire up your quads. Right knee, right tricep, tap. Extend your right heel back, keeping the hips low. One more. Right knee, right tricep, tap. Side plank, open up. Your choice, whether the feet are on top of each other, stacked in front of each other, or the leg is lifted. Right arm finds the mat, right knee, right tricep, tap. Keep the low plank. Step your right foot between your hands. Left leg lift, standing splits. Plant your hands, scissor switch your legs, or again, just step your left foot down and lift up your right leg, up to you. Left knee bends, control, step back, warrior 2. On your inhale, stay for your exhale. Up and over, reverse, lift. To the Superman pose. Arms go over your head. Lift your right heel. Close your right hip. Lengthen. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale. Lengthen some more. Exhale. Twist. Find your expression. Notice where you find yourself. Find some stability before you decide that it's time to move. Inhale. Start shifting your weight into your left leg. Your right heel becomes off the mat and hovers. You can stay here, you can take your arms apart to revolve half moon. Keeping the arms as they are, left knee bends, control, step back, come up to twisted crescent. Open up again, warrior 2. Beautiful, up and over, reverse, left. Extended side angle, left arm finds the quad or the floor, find the depth, relax. Back to reverse triangle this time. Straighten your left leg, thigh scissoring, hips in neutral. Arms go to a T, maybe adjusting the stance a little. Reach, reach, reach. Trikonasana. Inhale here, find your posture. Exhale, stay. One more inhale, keeping the legs straight, fire up your belly, come all the way up, 5-pointed star. Exhale, forward fold, toes in, heels out. Hinge at the waist, find your way down. And again, you can go upside down, or if your arms were extended long forward, maybe this time you can drag them through your legs backwards, or maybe ankles. Just take a moment. Enjoy the fold. Release the hands, coming back. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, walk your hands back to the front of your space, your left knee bends. Plant your hands. Left leg extends back, three-legged plank. Left knee, left tricep, tap. Extend it back again, one more. Left knee, left tricep, tap. Extend it back, keep it here. Bend your left knee, flex your foot towards the sky. And now, supported side plank or flip dog. Lift the hips, open through the chest, release. Left arm finds the way back onto the mat, three-legged plank again, hips are low. Cross it under, left to right. Extending the left leg out, right arm comes up for fallen triangle. Right arm finds the mat, knee to nose. Pause there, step your left foot in between your hands. Coming up, standing splits. Fire up your right glute. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands. Walk, step, float through your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Just notice where you are, what that did to you or didn't do for you. Maybe drop down to your knees for a moment, take a sip of water. Ugh. This is only like maybe third or fourth time that you are taking my class. It's still making me nervous. It is so weird, like nobody else, I don't mind anybody else. I don't mind you, obviously. I love it, but it's like, it's definitely, I'm like not teaching the ease as I normally do.
Well, you can't tell.
Well, that's
I
good.
don't know how you remember that entire sequence.
I guess that's good. Whew. All right.
I really hope that people can see this cat.
Oh my gosh. You guys, you really should see this cat. It's quite impressive.
I think your best slide from any of us.
Mm-hmm. Sure. All right. So truth to be told, the way that I prepped the sequence was slightly different. Not like very different, but once I forget on the first time around, then I have to go with it, you know, on the other side. I mean, it's very similar, but skip like 2 warrior threes.
I think we'll be okay. I think so. Can you tell I need my sweat towel?
Yeah, I can get you one. Misha can get you one.
I'll get me. You guys can go. I love how laid back this is.
Hey, Mish.
Can you get me a towel, please?
Give her a clean small towel from the... Okay. I really love camp. Like the music. I mean, I love camp. I have a t-shirt that says I love camp. But I love the band also, and I have loved it. And it's really funny how this comes full circle. I was telling Jamie, who is the owner, or one of the owners in camp, when I first came to the US, you guys, the very first time ever in 1998, I went to a camp. I went to summer camp in Pennsylvania. It was called Camp Saginaw, and it was awesome. It was like the best thing ever. And also, I spoke no English, like not a single word.
So crazy.
Not a single word. So it's kind of funny how, you know, it's like a full circle in this really weird way. So, you know, thank you, universe. All right, let's do it. One more time. Downward facing dog. Maybe we can pick up the speed just a little bit, even though I think the music is going to slow down.
So again, opportunity in down dog to assess, adjust, kind of tune in, zoom in. Inhale, high on the tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Take a hug in front of your space. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. All the way up, arms reach over your head. Bring your hands to heart center. Seal it in. Inhale, your left knee up and towards your chest. And just find a quality standing posture here. Notice how simple or difficult this standing with one leg up could be. Gentle bend in the right knee. Warrior 3 is your exit. Inhale here. Right knee bends. Control step back. Your left knee finds the mat. Inhale, arms rise over your head. Exhale, arms go down. Frame the foot. Half splits. Hips go back. Chest lifted towards the toes. Back to front. Maybe the left heel comes in closer to your seat, and maybe this is all you do. Or perhaps the left arm reaches back, pulls the foot even a little bit closer. Release the foot, arms go down, frame the foot. Tuck the back toe, lift your back knee. Arms go up, high crescent. Coming down to a squat, elbows bend, fist coming in. Inhale, back up, arms rise. Arms go down, frame the foot. Straightening your right leg, dig the right heel into the mat. One more time, right knee bends. Again, straightening the right leg. Back into your hands, plant your hands, listen. Three-legged plank, right leg extends back. Hold right there. Breathe. Fire up your quads, belly inflating, crown of the head, reaching up, space around your neck. Open up to your right side plank. Beautiful. Right arm finds the mat, right leg steps between the hands. Left leg lifts, standing splits. Inhale here. Exhale, plant your hands, step or scissor switch your legs. Left leg goes down, right leg up in the air. Left knee bends, control, step back, right heel goes down, warrior 1, rest. Interlace your hands at the low back. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, humble warrior, release the head and neck, pressure outer edge of your right foot. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, back up, active through the fingers, warrior 1. Skandasana to the back of your mat, deep into your legs. Stay for inhale. Stay for exhale, another breath in. Stay low, coming back to front of your mat, arms go down, frame the foot. Left leg extends back, three-legged plank. Fire your legs. Dig your fingertips into the mat, left to left, tap. Keeping your hips low, extend your heel back. One more time, left to left, tap. Side plank to your left, open up. If you're keeping your legs apart, great. If not, that's fine too. Slowly, left arm exhales down, left leg steps in between your hands. Fire up your right glute, standing splits, inhale. Plant your hands, scissor switch your legs, or step your right foot down. Right knee bends, control, step back, warrior 2, coming up. Inhale, up and over, reverse lift. Exhale to Superman pose. Lift your back heel, close your left hip, ribs in. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen some more, crown of the head. Exhale, prayer twist off to your right. Check in, arrive, take a moment. Start shifting your weight into your right leg. Your left heel comes off the mat to hover. And perhaps you add the arms to revolve halfway. Checking in with the hips. I'm totally dropping into my right hip. Keep your arms, right knee bends. Control, step back, twisted crescent, coming to standing. Open up again, warrior 2. Pull your arms apart, find depth through your legs. Up and over, reverse, lift. To extended side angle, keep your right hip hugged under, strong through your left side. Back to reverse, straighten your right leg, triangle, thighs scissoring towards each other.
Arms go to a T, pull energetically apart, maybe adjust the stance a little. Reach, reach, reach. Trikonasana coming down, shoulders stacking over the ankle line. Thighs scissoring towards each other. 2 more breath cycles here. 1 more. Beautiful, keeping the legs straight. Fire up your belly, come all the way up. 5 pointed stars, toes in, heels out. Wide-legged forward fold, exhale. And again, option to come upside down or just lengthen through the arms. Find a place where you can learn something about your body, or your mind, or your friends. It's the best way in straddle to start doing that, yeah. You also have space, so you don't have to be afraid that you can.
I know.
You're gonna fall apart.
Alright, bringing your hands back underneath your face. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, walk your hands back to the front of your mat. Plant your hands firmly, right heel extends back, 3-legged plank. Hold it tight, nice and low. Right knee, right tricep, tap. Extend it back, 1 more time. Right knee, right tricep, tap. Extend it back, hold right there. Bend your knee, flex your foot, hold right there. And then supported side plank or more of a flip dog this time, if you will. Right arm finds the mat again. Right knee, right tricep. Stay in plank, cross it under right to left. Hold. Hold, hold, hold. Extend your right leg long underneath. Left arm up, fallen triangle. Left arm slowly finds the mat, knee to nose. Perhaps you lift the hips up a little bit. Step your right foot in between your hands. Left leg left, standing splits. Exhale, fold. 1 more inhale here. Plant your hands, walk, step, float through your vinyasa. Every time you find a standing splits, there's a handstand or a hop or a couple hops. Downward facing dog. Inhale, high on the tippy toes. Bend your knees, look where you're going. Step or float. Take a hop, take your time, halfway left. Exhale, release. All the way up, arms reach. Hands to heart, bring it in. Isn't the breeze amazing? Inhale here. Out of your mouth, let it go. 1 more just like that. Inhale. It's the porch magic, you guys. Out of your mouth, let it go. Weight into your left foot, your right knee comes in towards the chest. Find a quality standing posture. Notice where you need to negotiate. Inhale here, gentle bend in the left knee, warrior 3, right heel extends back as your upper body leans in. Keep the integrity of the posture, inhale. Left knee bends, control, step back, right knee finds the mat. Inhale, arms rise over your head. Arms go down, frame the foot. Half splits, active through the front foot. Chest lifts, back to front again. The right heel comes in close to your seat, but maybe you stay there, maybe you reach back with whichever leg, arm, left arm, pull it in. Release, again, arms go down, frame the foot. Tuck the back toe, lift your back knee. Arms rise over the head, high crescent. Right knee goes down to a hover, bend your elbows, engage your fists. Inhale, back up, arms rise. Arms go down, frame the foot. Left leg straightens, dig the left heel into the mat. Chest lifts towards the toe, back into the low lunge. Again, with your breath, hips go back, left leg straightens. Back into the lunge, plant your hands, 3-legged plank. Extend your left heel back, fire up your legs. Again, dig the fingertips. Straighten the elbows, push the mat away, side plank to your left, open up. Left arm finds the mat, 3-legged plank again. Notice how difficult it is to maintain the posture. Step your left foot all the way in.
Right leg lift, standing splits. Inhale here. Exhale, plant your hands, switch your legs. Right leg comes down. Right knee bends, control, step back, left heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Interlace your hands at the low back. Lift up through the chest. Exhale, coming forward, humble warrior. Still keep pressure, outer edge of your left foot. Stay for inhale, release the head and neck, exhale. Inhale brings you back up, warrior one. Skandasana to the back of your mat, left knee bends deep. Stay for inhale, stay for exhale. Another inhale. Coming back to front, arms go down, frame the foot, plant your hands, three-legged plank, hold. Right knee, right tricep, keep the hips low. Extend your heel back, active through the heel, one more. Right knee, right tricep, open to side plank. And whatever you're doing with your legs is fine. Stacking the hips, stacking the shoulders. Right arm finds the mat, right leg steps between your hands, take your time. Left leg lift, standing splits. Plant your hands, switch your legs, or take a hop, switch your legs in the air. Left knee bends, control, step back, warrior two legs, inhale, warrior two, stay for exhale. Up and over, inhale, open through the left side of the rib cage, the Superman pose, arms reach up over the head, lift your back, heel, close your hip. Bring your hands to heart center, inhale, lengthen some more. Exhale, prayer twist off to your left. Take a moment to find where you're going. Start shifting into your left leg, your right heel comes off the mat, find a hover, or perhaps revolve, half move. Keep the arms, left knee bends, control, step back, coming up to twisted crescent. Open up, warrior two. Keep moving, inhale, up and over, lift. Extended side angle, left arm finds the quad or floor, depth through your legs, left hip hugging under. Back to reverse, straighten your left leg, triangle. Arms go to a T, energetically pulling both direction, adjust the feet if need to be. Reach, 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 Trikonasana. 2 breath cycles here. Find your triangle. Keep the breath, pull the belly in, supporting the low back. Left hip hugging under. Fire up your legs and your belly. Inhale, come all the way up, 5-pointed star. Exhale, fold, toes in, heels out. And again, find your way upside down or arms through the legs or ankles. Maybe a little side to side, or if you want to add a twist. This is kind of a little bit of a playtime here, whatever you need.
Oh, I held it for like a second.
Good, great. I will review that later. I have it recorded.
To the tapes.
All right, hands walk back underneath your face. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, walk your hands back to the front of your space. Plant your hands, extend your left heel back, three-legged plank. Left knee, left tricep, tap. Extend it back, hold. Bend your knee, flex your foot, keep pulling it in. And then supported side plank or flip. Open, lift, let go, release. Left arm slowly finds the mat again, keeping the hips in place. Left knee, left tricep, tap. Cross it under, left to right. Extending your left leg, right arm comes up. Other side, open. Right arm finds the mat. Left knee pulls in towards the nose, lift the hips. Step your left foot in, right leg lift, standing splits. Plant your hands, take your hops, walk, step, float through your vinyasa.
drop down to your knees. Oh my goodness. That felt better. Teaching wise.
I don't know how you remember that.
I don't. You can, I can give you a battery pack that Robbie's using over here. Here, plug that in.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Will we go over an hour?
Yeah, we can restart it now, actually. Yeah.
Come back, guys. We're gonna restart.
Yep, come back. I know and then Facebook, Instagram switched the whole thing now.
Yeah, so it's IGTV instead.
Yeah.
Which I think is great.
Did it download? I can't tell.
It's so humid. I know. That's what it is. Yeah.
But it's kind of nice though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like being in the studio.
Yeah.
There's a breeze.
How did you restart it so quickly?
I don't know. I don't know if it stopped itself at a certain point. But
Oh, there we go. I think I got it. All right.
I know it was on because I could see us dancing in it.
Whew. All right.
What are we gonna do now?
Well, what do you want to do? Do you have a preference?
I want to do splits.
You want to do a split?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's my favorite kind of class. When I get to just ask for what I want.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
All right, splits. Splits it is. Downward facing dog. We'll do splits this way. So again, recollect, recheck in, reassess, find your breath if you lost it. Inhale here. Out of your mouth, let it go. Right leg lifts long, up and back. Right knee, right tricep, tap. Scoot it back, three-legged dog. Right leg steps in between your hands, left knee finds the mat. Inhale, chest lifts, crown of the head reaches. Exhale, half splits to stay. Or you can move, for that matter. If you'd like to move, you can totally move. Wherever you are, notice what the hips are doing. The chest is lifting in towards the toes, so at least that's the way that I like to go about it. Not exactly a forehead to knee rounding kind of a posture, more so flat back-ish quality through your upper back. If you have full splits, make your way. Now I wish I got my walk. Oh, look at them, Robbie. I know, me neither.
If you're gonna teach at camp, you gotta learn how to do splits.
Oh yeah? I don't think I can.
And you can't wear a shirt, you have to wear a sports bra.
Well, that I have no problem with. That I can do.
No shirts allowed.
No shirts allowed. Well, that's okay. The splits would be worse. I mean, I wonder. I think I could get it if I worked on it hard enough, but I just don't. I'd much rather work on handstands. Oh, that's funny. Whenever you're ready, my friends, full splits, start making your way back to half splits. Jigging, dragging your heel back. Come
Coming back to front, tuck the back toe, lift your back knee, plant your hands, right leg goes long, three-legged dog. Maybe a little bit of a roll just through the hip, keeping the weight in the legs. Keeping the hip open, flex your foot, bring it in towards your left butt cheek. Shoulders stay square to the mat, right shoulder pressing down. And then from here, your right knee finds the right wrist, plop your right shin across the mat as parallel to the front as you can. Finding your sits bones back down onto the mat, a little bit of a lift through the chest, lengthen through the low back. And then either forearms, adjustment there, or extended arms all the way down to pigeon. Notice where your mind goes as you settle in to a seeming stillness. Any distractions, internal or external. Can you stay tuned in to your body? Watching out for body sensations. Can you stay connected to your breath? Slowly complete your exhale first. Inhale starts bringing you back up. If you'd like to reach for the back foot, bring it in, you can certainly do that. If not, no worries. Releasing the foot, hands come underneath the shoulders, tuck the back toe, lift your back knee, right knee come in towards the forehead. And push the mat away. Find one more engagement. Knee to the nose, hips are high, rounding through the upper back. Extend your right leg long, three-legged up, and maybe a little roll out through the hip again. If you need to take a vinyasa, feel free. I am certainly not going to do that. We meet back in downward facing dog, 10 toes on the mat. Leg lifts, up and back, long. Left knee, left tricep, tap, shift forward. Scoot it back, three-legged dog, lengthen. Step your left foot all the way in, right knee goes down, inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, half splits to stay. And again, notice how the other side of the body can be different from the first one. So maybe this is a little more comfortable, a little more accessible, or maybe it's the opposite. So just notice. Notice where you land. Again, flat-ish quality to the upper back. Chest is lifting, face is pulling in towards your toes. I like to keep my front foot flexed and my left knee, my front knee gently bent. That's just how it works with my hamstrings that are not exactly flexible. Notice the hips. Notice how leveled your hips are. Can you level them some more? Can you pull the right hip slightly down and the left hip slightly up to even them out? And if they're in the right space, the heat is spreading through the back of your left hamstring, even perhaps all the way through the calf into your heel. And if you took full splits on the other side, start making your way in.
make this playlist every week, by the way. It's real fun. I really love it. I love the banjo. Again, stay connected to your breath. Notice where you can soften. If you can lean into gravity, let gravity help you settle into the space some more. Open some of the space that's maybe not always accessible. Or notice if it's just pure suffering, which it may be for some of us anyway. Finish your exhale first, and then with your inhale, slowly start coming back into half splits, dragging the left heel in, pulling the hips back. Chest comes back to front, tuck the back toe, lift your back knee, left leg goes long, three-legged dog. Staying in the right heel with the weight, maybe roll out of a hip, just a tiny bit. And whenever you're satisfied with that, keeping the left hip open, the left foot pulling in towards your right glute, chest square in towards the mat, long through the arms. Left knee finds the left wrist, flop the shin across the mat as parallel to the top as you can manage. Both sits bones find the mat. Extend the back foot straight out of the hip socket. A little bit of a lift through the chest, perhaps forearms first, lengthening through the low back. All the way down, pigeon. Again, notice the two sides of the body. Notice how this side is treating you. Notice if you can adjust a little bit to find a little extra space to move into. Stay connected to your breath just for a little while longer. Almost up. Notice where your mind is, how your body feels. Finish your exhale. With your inhale, slowly start your journey back up. Reaching for the back foot if you did on the other side. Pulling the heel in. Stretch through the quad. Whenever you feel complete, release. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Tuck the back toe, lift your back knee. Left knee comes in towards the forehead. Push the mat away. Round. Again, give yourself one big
last vinyasa for you, please feel free to take it. Eventually we meet in downward facing dog. Drop down to your knees, cross your feet behind you, sit your butt behind your legs, extend your legs out. Maybe a little shimmy, a little shake. How do you guys feel? Good? Great. All right. That's all I need. All right, soles of the feet come onto the mat, bend your knees. Grab underneath the kneecaps, lift up through the chest. And slowly lower all the way down, one vertebra at a time. Bring the knees in with you towards the armpits. Flatten the low back onto the mat, maybe a little bit of a side to side. Whew. If there's anything else that you need to do in order to complete your practice before we settle into Shavasana, please do so now. Back bend, twist, shoulder stand. I don't know. Happy baby. Anything. Are ready. The knees come back in towards the chest one more time. Wrap the knees in nice and tight, forehead to knees. Wrap it in, squeeze it in. Give yourself a big hug. Gather everything in towards the heart center. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lay the head and neck down first. Slowly extend the feet, opposite corners of your mat, claiming your space, claiming your resting space. Soften through the hips, adjust the shoulders, wiggle out the jaw, soften the face. Big inhale in through your nose. Draw a slow, full body inhale out of your mouth. Let it go. One more just like that. Full body inhale. Slow open mouth. Exhale. Allow the body to settle into the mat. Let the heaviness spread. Consciously scan, looking for any residual engagement. Release. Take this as an opportunity to honor your body. Take a moment, just be.
watching how it feels, looking at what the practice did or didn't do for you. Shift your awareness back to the breath. Engage with the breath a little more of an active inhale, active exhale as you start bringing your body back to life with the breath. Bring some movement to the fingers, to the toes. Stretch the fingers apart, stretch the toes apart. Maybe the arms reach out over the head. Dig yawns with the body. Stick the ribs out. Let the low back curve. One leg, one arm longer than the other. Other leg, other arm longer than the first. Maybe the knees find their way back in towards the chest. A little bit of a squeeze. You can roll into your side or roll up and down the spine. However you like to find your way back to seated. Coming full circle, finding a comfortable seat. Connect your sits bones back into the mat. Pelvic floor in and up, belly in, chest rises, shoulders soft, chin tucked in slightly, crown of the head, reaching up. Little scan, looking for space. Notice the breath. Just a general quick check-in. Maybe the hands find their way to heart center. Showing the gratitude to yourself, to the teacher within yourself, but also to the student that is always there. Mindfulness into the breath space, into the heart space, and the sacred that unites us all. From my heart to yours always. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I guess I'll see you next week.
Tell my people who you are.
Okay. Tell my name is Lutz.
And she's Lutz the Yogi.
My name is Lutz Prenovo. I am Lutz the Yogi on Instagram. Marley has tagged me in her most recent post, so you can find me that way. Definitely, if you can find your way to me, I will be eternally grateful. I don't know. Anything? Anybody?
You're fucking awesome.
Oh, thank you.
That was so good. Great.
So again, you guys just kind of watching, honoring whatever comes up. I would recommend not pushing yourself too hard. Not the first week anyway, but we'll be there. We'll be waiting, and we'll still do some Porch Yoga anyway. Regardless. We gotta figure it out how that's gonna work out. But any questions, feedback, suggestions, requests, please do let me know. This will go up on my YouTube channel as well, so it will be up. You can always find it if you ever want to go back to it. Other than that, have a great rest of the Saturday. Go to the beach or wherever you are. Oh, I have some Minnesota people, so you guys are not going to the beach. But yeah, again, whatever you need, let me know. That's all I got.
You're so lucky. You have no idea.
Goodbye.
For your life.
Thank you guys. Adios.